Hey everybody, it's Taki117 back with Taki Space Program, and here we have our first geosynchronous communications satellite. We are actually performing the SYNCOM 2 mission, which was in fact the first geosynchronous orbit communication satellite. SYNCOM, Synchronous Communication 2 being the second one. Launched July 26, 1963 from Cape Canaveral. It was, however, in an inclined rather than a geostationary orbit, which is why it's geosynchronous and not geostationary. And I am going to have to fly this rocket manually, which, while unfortunate, is quite necessary. Jettison those. And we begin our pitch. Okay, here we go. We are going for an orbital period of about 8 hours. Let's roll a little bit. There we go. Alright, let's see. Ooh. That sounded like our solid rocket booster is crashing into the Earth. So, once again, I'm going to try speeding up this video. See how that works out. So I will see you when we get to our target orbit. Well, this is embarrassing. So we are in the orbit I thought we needed to be in to complete our contract, but apparently not. So I'm going to kick it up another half hour or so. That way when I circularize, well, that'd be 7. A little much. So if I increase my apoapsis a little bit, and then split the difference. See, I needed to increase my orbital period by 2 hours. So I increased my current period by an hour. When I circularize, it should put me in the correct orbital period. So we can see here. And you may have noticed I set this to talk to my Venera 1 satellite so that it now has communication back to Earth. Oh, we're still time warping to our node. See? Or rather, my Venus 1 satellite performing the Venera 1 mission. And now I have an orbital period of 24 hours. Oh. Oh. I bet I'm using Kerbal time versus Earth time. See if I can change that in my settings. Does not look like I can, so I will have to change that later. Okay, well, no big deal. It is there. See, the Kerbal period is 8 hours. The Kerbal day is 8 hours. The Earth day is 24 hours. So I will have to fix that later to complete this contract. So let's head back to the Space Center and do some more contracts. And here we are back on the pad with our lunar communication satellite destined for lunar orbit. We're putting it in a specific orbit, which is why I just reused this rocket. I saw no point in changing a design that I know works. And off we go. This one takes a little bit to get going, but when it does, ooh boy. It looks so awkward. It looks like something the Russians would come up with. But that's beside the point. I'm going to speed up the video. I'll see you in orbit. And here we are, tumbling in orbit. The good news is, I'm at least I think I'm sort of in the plane of the moon. I am. It's only going to take me 900 meters per second to get there. And I can leave in 36 seconds, which is awesome! I don't think I've ever had a maneuver that has put me so close to perfect on my target since using stock-sized real solar system. It's absolutely incredible that I was able to get that close that precisely. This satellite does have tons of delta V still. It's going to take me 900 meters a second to get there, which is not a big deal at all. After making the change I mentioned, it did in fact recognize that I had completed the contract and everything was fine. That looks like a fairing down there. So anyway, after this burn, I'm going to speed up the video again, and we will head into the orbit of the moon. Almost done with the burn, there we go, and I will see you at the moon sphere of influence. And here we are, about 10 seconds away from entering the moon sphere of influence. Let's see if I can find it. I would not count on it at all. Yeah, there we go. Entered the moon sphere of influence. There it is. But you'll notice I have no connection. And more importantly, I'm on an intercept course. So fortunately I have tons of delta V. So what I'm going to do, let's see, I need falling this way, I need to be going that way. So I will put a maneuver. I'll put it right there. And then let's hope for the best. Okay. Well, I'm definitely going to impact the moon, one way or the other. The real question is, how? Alright, here we go. Falling towards that maneuver. And hopefully all of my satellites align. Nope, okay. Let's see. Ooh, I got a connection. Not sure how long it will last, but let's see if I can retarget. Ooh. Where is this connection coming from? Okay. We're gonna execute this node and hope for the best. But I have no idea where this connection is coming from. I don't have connection lines at all. Oh, there we go. Wow. Talk about bouncing. So I'm bouncing from this satellite to this other satellite and then back to Earth. But I'm not seeing it here. Why? Why am I not seeing it here? That is strange. Oh well, I have connection. So we are going to circularize at periapsis. I'm kind of glad I brought this rocket now. Since it has tons of delta V. Boy, I really screwed the pooch on that orbit. Incredibly inclined, and the moon is fortunately a forgiving mistress, but part of that is because of the low gravity. You still need delta V to make maneuvers. Okay, let's activate, observe, okay. I'm going to transmit some science back because I can. Ooh, I am running low on electric charge. But I do still have enough to power my antenna, which is good. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to change my inclination. What should my inclination be? Inclination 175.8. 175.8. And it will take me about 250 meters a second to get there. The good news is I am producing plenty of electric charge. I do somehow still have a connection. Once again, I cannot see it. But it looks like everything is kind of okay at the moment. Very weird that I can't see my connection. Alright, so we're going to adjust our orbit. Close enough. Alright, and now we're going to change our apoapsis to 37845. So 37.845 kilometers. Once again, hoping this weird connection phenomenon holds out, which I believe it should. There's no reason to think that it won't, because I'm traveling faster than the satellite I'm connecting to, I think. Well, I am traveling faster than the satellite I'm connecting to, but I'm not entirely sure if that's the satellite I'm connecting to. Oh dear. Wait, maybe? Still have connection. Nope, no connection. Lost my connection.